So this is an update on all of my tanks. Shrimp tank. Got some new plants in there. Our little beta plant tank. Lots of little red root floaters. Starting to grow in pretty well. This is the 40-gallon reef. Everything's coming along pretty well in here. Starry-eyed blenny, Toby puffer, chalk basilet. I have a canary wrasse in here too. He's not usually one to show himself. A little two-spot blenny. Been dealing with a little hair algae problem. I've been putting plugs around each zoanthic garden to try to get them to grow onto them. Little fang blenny down there. Flame blenny. Comes out of his shell every once in a while, let everybody know what's up. There's a Ghani that's not doing too well. It's not very happy. I just moved it. Hopefully him being out of the light would be better. My little conch buried down there. Hammer. Some type of pally. I just got this pally back there, the green buttons. Bloody Mary Montipora. Blue and green side Fastria. It's a frog spawn. Nice Pavona there, green, and then I have the red Pavona. Some type of random coral I picked up along the way. This is my plating Monty with blue polyps. Bunch of different zoanthids. And some type of stick with smaller polyps. This is my bird of paradise bird's nest that I had to break apart because it was dying in certain areas. But that was how it was when I got it. Nice little cabbage leather that I got from a buddy of mine, Ian Atkins, Nature Aquariums. If you go ahead and look him up. This is the Grimace acros right here. A little scroll coral I got out there and at the Cuttlefish, Oregon. Not a very good image of it, but it's very cool. Nice little Stylophora. I believe it's Stylophora, I might be wrong. More of the Grimace starting to grow onto the rock. Stylo. This is the green slimer Acropora. It's doing pretty well. Some more Nirvanas. Gargonia. Get it right. Some dragon eyes, they've closed up a little bit. Some mushrooms. Got some minis fighting star. I believe they're fighting stars. Some mushrooms. Chalice. Some candy canes. Those are the magicians. They're doing pretty good. AOIs. Some type of octo spawn back there. Little tiny thing I got. That is the toxic green torch. More candy canes. This is a metallic candy cane. It's a lot brighter than those ones. But this is super green. I saw faster it's starting to grow onto the rock. I forget what these are. Recordia. It's doing pretty well. Another style something. I forget what it is. But anyways, that's this tank. I'd say it's growing in pretty nicely. It'd be right if I didn't introduce you guys again to Hermes, my big old hermit crab. He's about the size of a regular baseball right now. Got some good algae growing in the back on the sides. He's just got his little rock garden to pick through. I put random algae or algae covered rocks, and he'll just sit there and graze it off. I'll put him some pellets and stuff in there. Down below I have my Bloody Mary shrimp, which I need to do some coaling on because they are shooting some that are clearer. Tons of little babies in here though. These guys are awesome. But this is an adult right there. If you guys don't know what Bloody Marys are, they are the deepest, darkest red you can get. Down below is a 20 long with all the yellow golden back needle caridina. Got the nori eye crypt that I got from Ian. So everything's doing pretty well. These guys are breeding like crazy. I've been giving a lot away. I traded for a 32-gallon BioCube. 24 of these guys. They just keep breeding. I love it. Tons of babies in there. Tons of plants in here too. I've been trying to work on my crypt gardens. But yeah. These are my Bloody Marys. I gotta do some coaling. There's some clear ones in here. Tons of babies in here. You see that's a clear one right there. But this is what you want to go for with these guys. This deep, dark red. Some of the babies are coming out that way, but not all of them. Takes some while to color up though. This is the 10-gallon reef, my first ever reef. It's got a nice size hand leather. It's pretty decent size. Some Zilia, nice little rock flower nymph, some branching green star polyps. Not bad. Lots of starting to get the pink algae in there. Lots of mochanos. They're such a pain in my butt. But I don't mind them, they're pretty. Toadstool, nice little pipe organ. There's the anemone crab. He's coming out. I just fed in here. Nice little bumblebee shrimp. Back here's my 6-line wrasse. Another mohano. Got some different types of mushrooms in here. This one right there. That's the oddball mushroom there. Iron Man, some Superman mushrooms underneath. The Mohawks, another one from Ian. And here's the side profile. So this tank, I put it sideways. Different perspective. But very cool. Very cool. Oh, and of course the dotty back's hiding. There's a nice size chalice I've been trying to bring back. A little tiny clam just over there on a rock. There's the dotty back right there hiding. Some hermit crabs in here and some snails. This is my cookie jar aquarium saltwater. It's housing 3 bumblebee shrimp, a bunch of copepods, some mysis shrimps. There's one of the bumblebees. Not a good image. There it goes. Some caulerpa teacup. And some other little crustaceans along there with everything. Some little tiny starfish. Let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. Not the most prettiest, but it's a, you know, it's a jar aquarium. It's for these guys to just enjoy themselves. Easy to see and easy to feed. But you can see there's lots of little starfish in there. Yeah, that's that guy. This is my 20 along with my pygmy corridoras and a ton of plants just overgrown into it. All sorts of crypts, all sorts of mosses. I do need to get in here and clean it up a little bit, but it's definitely, the fish are fine. Everything seems to be doing great. Their pygmy corridors are usually hiding. There's some in the back there. Just doing their digging and rutting, basically. Oh, water pigs, what I call them. There's a sparkling gourami in here and one rainbow goby. But yeah, that's this one. This is my 20 high. It houses my Axelrodi corridora and 2 Bolivian rams. This is a pink corridora. This is the other Bolivian ram. He's a lot more colored up. Beautiful. Love these guys. A little sandy tank for these guys. Some botanicals. I could probably go more black water with these guys. I did have my heater stop working, so I'm in the progress of getting another one. And that's jungle val. That's the leopard val. It goes all the way across the tank. This stuff gets super long. Yeah, love these guys. They've bred for me a couple times. That's why I have a lot of them. A lot. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. And that's it for now. Peace. This is the 32 bio cube I just recently set up. It houses a Clarkii clownfish, which is a damsel, and this scarlet wrasse here. Usually out. They're always going at each other, but they're not aggressive, they're not tearing each other up, so that's a good thing. Just showing who's boss. Lots of random mojanos, mushrooms. I put my Duncans in here. One wasn't doing too well. The Toby puffer decided to take a couple nips at it. That's one thing about puffers. I brought some of the corals over here. It's a hammer there. And some hermit crabs, some snails. And yeah, hopefully everything goes well in here. I'm just going to continue to build it up. Maybe add some more rock to create some more different sections for them to hide and get away from each other.